And I think we are live. Let me just make sure. Let me go to the app. Just want to see how loud the music is. Just want to see how loud the music is. Just want to see how loud the music is. Just want to see how loud the music is. Alright, I think should be okay. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Alright, check it out. Alright, so for today, what I want to do is decorate some more, right? Another thing that I was thinking of doing was to restock. Where's, I guess I got one in the corner. To restock these because we're kind of running low on a lot of items. So this is another thing that we can also do. Maybe we should do that, huh? No, we'll wait till we have to. And what I ended up doing was I went around and I deforested the forest. So now we got a giant area in the back. And yeah, we got a lot of room for a lot of stuff. So some of the things that I want to put over here is one, I want to put a wheat field, you know, like fields, working fields, a pig farm, a cow farm, for aesthetic purposes, not like an actual farm for food or anything like that. So everything over here is just gonna be aesthetics. And is oh, I might need a nope, I got a torch over there. So this took actually quite a bit and it filled because I also saved the leaves, not just the logs. And I think I got like 2 or 3 chokers worth of leaves. So we're not gonna need any anytime soon. So I do want to work on this area just so we could extend it over and have a little bit more done. So I don't know. Should we work on terraforming the area and get the kind of like a shape for the houses? Or because another thing that I wanted to do was come over here and remove all of this so I could extend the water because I want to push the water all the way to the end right here. The only problem is that we have something down here and I want to see how much space we're gonna have. I think we actually should have enough, maybe. Let's check. Oh, I don't have my Elytra. So let's see. I want to start kind of moving up a little. I guess we'll go into the wall. And let's see how much room we have. Yeah, we have a lot of space. I thought I was gonna have an issue with that, but no. I think we're gonna have a lot of room. So yeah, I think this would be something we could do. So let's the thing is I want to make it look natural. I don't want to make it like I edited it, right? Kind of want to make it seem like it's working. And obviously we're gonna have to take some of these trees down. Not that custom though. Not that custom tree. The thing is that I wanted to make a path to go through here, but I just don't like how this looks. And I think just having this area extended is gonna look way better. So I just want to get an overall shape of it and all right, we're just gonna go against the edge right here and see how that looks from up there. Yeah, because having something here actually doesn't look that bad because we could come down here and fish. This could be like a little fishing area, right? So it wouldn't be too bad to push it, but also keep it. So we'll keep it for now and then we'll see how that works. Just want to be careful that I don't change it up too much because I really like the layout of it, so I want to keep it. The only problem is that I don't like silk touch. I don't like grass. Oddly enough, I prefer just regular dirt. I don't know why grass bothers me. Maybe because it's like two different blocks, right? Because I like using grass to do stuff to, or not grass, dirt, to build with and to kind of use it as a temporary, area to, or temporary blocks to mark out areas or stuff that I want to do. So once I use grass and then I break it, then I got two slots, that are being taken by the dirt and the grass. So maybe that's why. It's just like dirt in general. Yeah, I don't know why I have one of these. I need to get rid of it. We might have to take it down. Okay. Definitely gonna have to sleep. I don't think the peeps are gonna um, mind. There's only a few of us in this morning. Today is Saturday morning for me. Well, for everybody, right? Well, not morning, but it's Saturday for most people. I don't know why I said it like that. I guess I went into recording mode. But yeah, today's Saturday, and usually I think maybe it might be Sunday. Where the server seems to be, have quite a few people on it. I don't know why Saturday mornings um it's kind of slow. I think it's on Sunday morning where we have more peeps playing. Um yeah, we're gonna have to take these down. This one too. And these are always funny to me. They just look half done. But I get it, they're growing and then, they start building their leaves, growing their leaves, I mean. But it just looks funny. I wonder if Minecraft is ever gonna add fancy trees. Like, are they ever gonna, go into the game and kind of change the trees a little? I know these are good. Like, don't get me wrong. I like them. They're, I don't think anybody necessarily complains about the trees like that. Because we could always do, custom trees, but like, I don't know, maybe having something like this might look at, Minecraft a little bit better. I don't know what I'm saying. Alrighty. This morning, my computer crashed all of a sudden. I think it heated up. Because I tried editing a video or rendering a video actually, and it wouldn't let me. It kept saying, giving me an error message, and then I looked it up and it said something, it had something to do with the graphics card. So I was like, maybe I haven't updated it, and I did. It didn't work, so I wasn't able to update the video. Okay. I obviously want to go more than just one layer, so where is that hole? So I want to block it. Oh, we need to eat. All right. Okay, so we definitely want to go more layers. But I might want to block the water from just no, it's not gonna work because it's further down this way. I think right here. But yeah, so I updated the driver. That didn't make any, it didn't work. So then I was like, you know what? I guess I'll just play a little. Yeah, there we go. And I joined the server, and all of a sudden it just crashed. Boom, gone. Which kind of concerns me, right? Because that makes me feel like something's wrong with the computer. And the thing is that it's happened before. This is not the first time. Um, Last time it happened, I think I was playing too. But the first time that it happened, I was making shirts because I do shirts now, guys. And I was printing out some shirts, and then all of a sudden it just died. And I was really worried because I thought this is the first time that it had happened. I think it had happened like long ago, but it had been so long that I wasn't worrying about it. But yeah, this time it happened, and kind of worries me now. This is the third time in maybe like 2 months. Uh, so then after I think the second time, that's when it started kind of worrying me more to the point where I wanted to do something about it just to prevent anything from happening. So I ended up going into the settings for the fans, and I ended up changing it to my own, like custom, where I could increase the fan more, so it's not heating up. And I've been paying more attention to maybe I should get a choker for these. I've been getting checking up on the how hot everything's getting. So I'm trying to kind of keeping it contained. I looked up online like what's the proper what should everything be at, and it kind of gives you like a range of what's normal. So I kind of went by that. Let's just get two. So I kind of been keeping an eye on it. Still scary though. Still scared because now it happened again. So as soon as it shut off, I kind of like went under it and touched it to see what it was, and it was hot. So right away I had changed it back to custom. It's a lot of dirt. To a custom amount, right? Like fan. I don't know how you would call it. Fan strength or whatever. Alright. Let's just do this side first. Alright, so that was my morning. And today, what do I have planned today? I don't think I got much planned today. I've been watching the Game of Thrones again. This is my third time watching it. Let's say hi to Bits. I started watching the Game of Thrones again because I started watching House of Dragons, and I've been keeping up every week with the newest episodes that are coming out. And I've been enjoying it so much. Like, the Game of Thrones has to be my favorite show of all time. I just like medieval, stuff, medieval theme, everything medieval. It has so much story. It just takes you back to a different time, and I don't know, it's just really well made, and I've been really enjoying it. To the point where I didn't read, but I listened to the audiobooks. All the audiobooks, which are like 40 to 80 hours long each. And there's quite a few. So I listened to all of them. I watched the show. This is my third time watching it, as I mentioned, and I after watching the House of Dragons, which is the spin-off, which was, you know, way before the Game of Thrones. And like, I don't know how many years, but it's like a long time. Um, and I don't like the sand. I don't like how the sand looks. I'm just gonna remove it. And yeah, so I started watching it, but then I want to watch more, right? Like, there's only 3 seasons so far, and we're in the middle of the third season. And it's like I need more, you know. I can't. I need more. So I was like, you know what? Let me rewatch the Game of Thrones and you know, have, you know, enjoy it. Um, I said I don't like sand, so I'm gonna remove it and then add this as a placeholder, and then I'll kind of terraform a little bit. Already full inventory, huh? So I started watching it. Now I'm in season 4, and I started watching it like 2 weeks ago. So I've been really into it. I'm trying to watch like an episode every night, at least. But it's such a good show. And yesterday I stayed up a little bit on the later side just because I wanted to watch it. I think I got like 2 or 3 episodes yesterday. Not only that, another reason that I like the episode or the show is because it motivates me, because it puts me kind of like on that time frame, how everything worked, how everything was back then. Obviously that's not, you know, real life. It's, you know, it's fantasy show, but like just the way people lived, you know, it kind of motivates me to do my world like that in Minecraft, because I always like medieval style. Like, that's always been my go-to, just what, you know, I want to do. I don't get bored of it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I try to change it up like I did this season. This season I try to do the um hmm how low is this? Is this like okay? Because we're gonna be up here. This is gonna be the water. No, actually it's down here with the tree. All right, let's see, how far is it to, oh no, wait, is that not updating? This is not updating. That's interesting. I wanted to see where, okay, the gravel's right here, so I do want to add gravel, so I might just go to that level. But what was I saying? But yeah, it just shows you kind of like the way that they were living back then, you know, where, you know, they had the horse stables, uh, they had a bunch of stuff, and that, you know, you would expect to, like a village or someone to have in general, not necessarily a village. So it kind of motivates me, because that's basically what I want to do in Minecraft. Like, you know, you need food, right? So you're gonna need crops, you need a farmer, you're gonna need, you know, like farm animals to live off of, and you're gonna need a place to, you know, butcher them, and just make it like it's, you know, alive, like everything's working. um you have everything that, you know, you would expect to have in a village or a town or a small area. So it kind of really motivates me to work on my, you know, my base and everything, kind of like what we did with the fishing little area right there, where we, you know, there's like a fish weighing area where, you know, people would weigh their fishes and stuff like that when, you know, they're catch or they're gonna sell it, and a little area where, you know, they're taking the fish out of barrels, or, you know, from the boats and stuff like that. So I'm trying to make it seem like it's, you know, someone's here, Oh, and we still have the effect of the beacon. I don't necessarily want to make it all the same. I do want to, you know, add a little bit more of I don't want to make it flat down here, so I do want to leave some of this here. Especially here on the sides. And we'll make this into stone because obviously there's only going to be so much dirt, right? There has to be some stone or cobblestone that's, you know, starting to be exposed. Start a little higher on this one. I think we could take this one now. I don't know why I have this here. Ugh. This will break, right? Yep. All right, let's check it out. So it's gonna be here. Water level is gonna be here. So we could leave a little space here, and then we could just remove this. Alrighty. Should we kind of leave? Yeah, I'll do it up to here, and I'll remove this one. Alrighty. And then I guess I could just use the dirt to start adding layers down here. And right now, I just want to connect it just because I don't want to... Like, I need, like, something to start off with, right? Like a base to start off with, so... I guess I should do it down here just to make it easier. Alrighty, so now we could actually connect the bottom here to the sides, and I missed the spot. Alrighty, so now we could do it. But yeah, so the show's really good. That's why I kind of wanted to do the cows right now. Just because obviously this area would need, this town would need some sort of livestock and cows, pigs, chickens. That seems like probable, right? Like it's a established little village, if you will. Alrighty, there we go. So now we got the base. Now we could go around and start adding not only the gravel but the we need to, you know, decorate a little bit. For that we're gonna use stone. I don't have any stone on me. So the edge is always gonna have, it's kind of gonna build up to it. Let me just clear my inventory a little. And let me go get some stone. This is where I need an elytra. Elytra, stone, and I might as well get the gravel so we could add it to the bottom. The thing is that I'm making it just gravel, just basic. Like I'm not adding any details. Uh, where's my stone? And I almost want to add details, but I feel like it's gonna be a waste of time. I feel like it's not. They're not gonna really be noticed, and I don't necessarily go underwater enough to really make it a thing. So I don't want to focus too much on adding too many details down there. Okay, so now gravel. We're gonna need a lot. Luckily, we have a lot. I might be overdoing it with the gravel right now, but like I said, I don't know how much it's gonna take, and might as well uh have some left over than have to come back here and get it. But yeah, I don't want to add too much detail, to be honest. I'm missing the bed. All right, so now we could add stone. You are not stone. Well, technically you are, but not what I was looking for. Kind of like building the edges. I don't want to add too much here. Just because I don't want to overdo it, right? I don't want to necessarily I want it to be deep also. Here is what I'm trying to say. All right, I think that should be all right. I don't want it to be simple, but I also don't want it to be like a clean transition. I kind of want to make it rough. I kind of want to make it look natural a little. All right, now we could add the gravel. The problem is when we have to remove this wall and you know, connect it to the other side. That's when it's gonna suck. All right, how deep is the water? Yeah. So we want to cover all the stone. Yeah, we're gonna go through a lot of this, huh? And I guess I could take this back. And I guess the bed too. Alrighty. There's a way that you could look at it for where you want to add gravel, right? It would be kind of like where would the water be pushing it? So I feel like the water would be pushing it against that because the water's coming this way, right? And then the tide going down and then coming it back. It's kind of pushing everything to the sides, but mainly in this area. So I could always go and kind of try to make it, you know, give it a reason of where I'm putting stuff. But I think, you know, it doesn't have to be always like that. I don't think anybody's gonna notice. But it, you know, it's good to kind of have something to go by. I just don't like that stone against the wall. Even though it could look good, you know, because like I said, adding I might do that. I might go around and kind of start adding stone on the edges, but we'll do that after the gravel. Those are small details that, you know, might make a difference to the final reveal, but they're really small details that they might go unnoticed. I should have checked how many stacks of gravel I grabbed so I could see how much I'm gonna go through. Just saying that the iron is making me want to get it, not because I need it, because there's, you know, I'm good in iron, but I started playing a modded Minecraft game with my nephew. I think it's called Other Worlds, and right there we definitely need iron, you know what I mean? So it kind of made me, you know, want to get it, but definitely do not need it here on Let's Play Minecraft Together. But that like, I don't necessarily like modded Minecraft. Like, it's fun every now and then, which I do play every now and then. Like, I'm talking about years, you know, in between. But when I do play it, like, I do enjoy it because it's like a new game, right? So I've been enjoying it. The thing is that modern Minecraft is so advanced now that it's kind of hard to get into with all the different mods. You know, I think it's just a little bit too much for me, so that's why probably I don't enjoy it as much as other people do. Is because yeah, it just kind of like overwhelms me with so much, you know. And I like just, you know, playing and kind of like doing what I was mentioning earlier about just making it look like an area that was, you know, lived in. I don't make these, you know, mega bases where I don't focus on that, where I'm just focusing on like a certain shape of a building or certain things like that. You know how people like to build pyramids and build, you know, everything inside of the pyramid that they need. I always try to do villages. I always try to do towns and stuff like that. Like, that's my style of playing, or what I enjoy about Minecraft. So uh yeah, modded it, it's just so much. Like, obviously there's mods that you can use for decoration, right? Like furniture mods and all these mods that, you know, just make the game would make Minecraft way better if we had it here, just because we would be able to decorate a little bit more on the houses. But at the same time, not having those makes you be creative and look for different ways of doing stuff, which is, I think, a big reason of why Minecraft hasn't gone too much into doing stuff like that, is because, yeah, they want you to be creative. They want you to oh wow, okay, we needed that much gravel. I'm glad I had brought the extra um stack that I'd, you know, that I wasn't gonna bring, but definitely did not have enough. Alright. But yeah, I like more of a chill, peaceful, as you could tell, you know, the music that I listen to, that we're listening to. It's you know, peaceful, relaxing, enjoyable. It's not chaotic. It's, you know, even though I do like chaotic music, I listen to heavy metal, super heavy. So it kind of contradicts what I'm saying right now, but everything has its time, you know. Like, when I play Minecraft, I like to relax. I want to forget about all my problems. I want to forget about how I'm feeling. I just want to forget everything, right? I kind of just want to just enjoy, just, you know, relax, like take a deep breath. So that's how I enjoy my Minecraft. And playing mods, it kind of like takes that away, right? Because it makes it chaotic, and that's why I think I try to stay away from that, just because it's a different style of gameplay that I don't necessarily want to do. Um, So this area is pretty flat. We could do it by kind of editing it, by making kind of like some, you know, deeper areas, which we could go ahead and do. The problem is it might make give us an issue with this area, because this is where the hole is, right? Yeah. But that's the cool thing about Minecraft, that everybody has their own way of playing, right? Their own way of how they enjoy doing something, and it's awesome. So I want to make sure I grabbed all that gravel, since we don't have too much left over. I do have more gravel, so it's not like, you know, I'm low on gravel. You know, I have a lot of gravel. I'm talking about shulkers upon shulkers upon shulkers of gravel. How am I gonna get up here? And that's why I have these always in my inventory. But yeah, that's my style of playing Minecraft. That's the way I enjoy it. That's the way I want to be playing. And I think that's why I'm also enjoying live streams, because not only am I just focused on myself playing, but I'm also going into recording mode, because I do like talking. As you guys notice, I talk quite a bit. But also I guess over here I would want to add something here. But I guess I am gonna dig the what is that thing, the iron. Just do something random. Yeah, I don't know, just makes it that's why I'm enjoying streaming, because even though no one really watches, like, it just puts me in kind of like this mode where I don't know, I really enjoy it. And then too, I like, oh, I guess the gravel breaks, huh? I'm also enjoying it because, like, recording, making videos, I don't necessarily make it for other people to watch. I make it for myself. And I know that sounds really weird, but it's not like I'm going around and kind of watching my videos all the time, you know. But it kind of takes me back. Like, if I ever want to come back and think of these, you know, this period in my life, later on, hopefully later on, there's a later on for me. I could come back and kind of see everything, and kind of be like, oh, I remember that, you know, I remember those times, I remember this happened. Because I have a habit. So I have my bed with me, and do I have a thing about attaching um attaching certain things with with like events, I guess, in a way. um that, I don't know, that's how my mind works. So then when I see this thing like attached, I remember, you know, whatever, you know, I attached to it, like I'm reliving it. And it's really weird. um but that's the only way I could think of explaining it. So that's why I tend to get close to people, you know what I mean, that, you know, are close to me. Because I tend to attach them to certain things that I do. So then when I'm doing those things, or I see those things, even to objects, you know, I remember them, and then it's like they're on my mind, right? um so it sucks when I lose people that, you know, I attach things to, because um then, you know, it's, you know, they're not there anymore. You know, So it just sucks because then I'm thinking about them every time I see certain things and stuff like that, and it's just sad. It's sad. All right, we'll do that. All right, good, good. That looks good. I don't have, or I did bring stone. I was gonna say I didn't have any stone to do what I said I wanted to do, but I. But yeah, I don't know if that made sense what I was talking about, but it makes sense to me. So obviously the corners are gonna be more exposed because you know the water's kind of hitting these areas and it's pushing the dirt off of the water or the cliff. I mean, I'm gonna leave that there because I don't want to do it too much. I do like having some of the dirt there. Just gives it more of a, I don't know, like texture look instead of just being flat like here. Alrighty. Okay, that looks good. I don't think I necessarily need to add anything else down here. Alright, now to fill it. This is the area that's gonna suck because I'm gonna have to remove this and then figure out how I can attach it. But I guess we'll get there when we get there. Okay, now I need water. Yes, I can put all this. And then I was gonna say I should have a bucket with some ice. Alright. How does this work again? Like if I want to fill it, do I have to like add a layer on top and then just have it go down? Or do I want to fill it layer by layer? Cause I don't know how it works now, cause what I used to do would be going to the layer, which would be right here, and then putting blocks on the butter on the butter on the butter on the bottom of it, and then just making that into full water sources. So then when you remove the blocks, everything's gonna turn into water down here. But then I know there's been times where I've seen people just going layer by layer, especially like in farms. So I don't know how it works now in Minecraft. Okay. The thing is that the shaders kind of mess with the me being able to see like what a full water source is, or a water source I mean, is compared to not. Alrighty. I guess I started it this way. Now I'm just gonna finish it this way. And I think this is full water sources right here. Yeah, I can make a water source right there. The thing is, I have to go block by block here where it's changing, or else it won't make it into a full water source. I wish I could just skip that, you know, skip one and then do it like normally you would in a square or something, but can't necessarily do it when here I can because it's flat, but not here where, you know, it changes like that. It's making it all into water sources. Nope. So this area. Yep, there we go. This reminds me of like doing iron farms for the where the golems are. So full water source. Actually looks pretty good like this, right? Because it looks like water going down. But I don't know if that would necessarily look good without the shaders. I don't want to see it like flow and make complete water sources. Ooh. There we go. Starting to do it. I'm quiet because it's kind of peaceful, to be honest, doing it this way. Kind of focus and it just nice. Definitely need to sleep. The one I haven't seen is Calvin. He said he was recording to make videos and streaming, and he was uploading his streams, but I haven't seen him on in a minute. Hopefully he's all right. Wonder if he got like burnt out. There we go. That wasn't too bad. One more. Yeah, I could skip one here. There we go. I think it's better to do it where it's flat instead of like where all these crevices are. Oh, see, right here is not complete. What am I missing here? Okay, that fixed it, I guess. Yeah, that fixed it. Oh, and oh, I thought it would go all the way up here, but it's not. It's at this level, so I'm gonna have to remove this one. All right. Woohoo. Seems like I'm missing something here, right? Maybe by adding blocks it'll fix it. Yep. Yep. I guess it was these two right here. Oh wait, did that fix everything? Yeah, that fixed everything. Wow, 2 blocks literally saved me all this work. Yeah, okay. That wasn't too bad. This was gonna be more a pain in the butt, to be honest. Well, I know we're not done because we still have this area, which is because it's underwater. Wait, if I stand here, yeah, I'll mine it quicker. Maybe having not an island, but having this area more. No, I'm gonna remove most of it, but I am gonna leave some just so I could break it up a little bit, and that way it's not completely flat. I like the sand, but I don't like the sand at the same time. Let me get my helmet on so we could get some more time underwater. Okay. Let's see how it looks. It's not that bad. I might want to dig this out and kind of change it here. So this is where, you know, it helps having silk touch for the gravel. I need to make it transition properly. Actually, this is not that bad. I like it. Okay. I'm gonna keep it this way. The thing is, I don't think I'm gonna have enough gravel, to be honest. I gotta say, I think I'm definitely gonna add those there. I think having, you know, water breathing is a lifesaver. I mean, it does take away from us you doing the potions and stuff like that, but um probably want to have a little bit more control and not using the. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Uh, I need to be careful. I need to have a free hand. Um, yeah, I guess I'll turn these into gravel as well. I need a little bit more control, so I'm gonna use my hand from now on. Well, I guess these. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a lot of gravel that we don't have. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna place these first just so I can have that guideline of where they're gonna go and then where this line is gonna go. There we go. So now I could just come back and know where to fill it in. I guess we could do this one too. Oh, is that all the gravel? I guess that was all the gravel. But we actually got quite a bit done, to be honest, so that's pretty good. But I think I'm gonna cut the live stream short today. I got something to do really quick, and but yeah, I think it was fun. Let's actually get an overview of how it looks from up here. Yeah, see, this makes a huge difference. Uh, the thing is, like, I think pushing it to the ledge right here would look good, but at the same time, I want to add something there. You know, I don't want it just to be that much water, but I think it would also look good, like doing it all the way to the edge. But I kind of want to make a little path to make a little fishing area. So it looks good though. It definitely needed it. So I'm glad that I ended up doing it. I do want to try this in a gas though. I do have my bed, and then let's see if we can find the gas. Obviously we got an elytra and stuff, but like I said, I'm trying to go away from using elytras. This is a little fishing area that I was talking about earlier. You got barrels and stuff because you know you're gonna put the fish in barrels. Something that I saw on the mod that I'm playing with, the Other Worlds mod, is that if you combine, let's just say 9 apples, for example, it makes like an apple crate. If you combine 9, um, what are those, carrots, you know, potatoes, it makes like a crate of those. So it would be really cool to having one for fish. I think it would be really, really cool. Um, and the way to get one is by going like this, so hopefully they can see me. Hey buddies, hey, come over here. Do they not see me, or are they too far away? So if I toss it at them, is that bad? So maybe I need to get closer so they can see me. Hey buddy, look what I have. I got a little treat. Alrighty, so now go up. Can I give it to you, by the way? Nope, I just tossed it. I like how they're slow, but I wish we would be able to put something on them where we can make it faster. Hold shift or something, or hold a button where it just speeds them up just a little bit more. But obviously we need them for building. Maybe like an enchanted, what do we put on them? Like a saddle, right? Enchanted saddle. What? Yeah, it looks good, guys. I like it. Yeah, because before just having it up to here, it just didn't look great. But now we're surrounding it. I might even push this river maybe under this hill and into the land, just so we could have it a little bit more better, you know, that way it's not just land on land. That way we have some sort of river also with this. So that, I think that would look actually really well, and I'm glad I did this because I just got that idea. So I might this is not something I'm gonna do anytime soon, um but even if we don't connect it, just having like some sort of like river pond, is that even a thing? Hopefully you guys know what I mean. It's like it's not connected to a water source, but it kind of looks like a river, right? It's kind of carved out like a river. I think would also look good, and then just kind of make it pretend like it's connected there, because that's gonna be a lot of work to connect it to that. But no, I think actually that would look really good. So I'm getting excited because I'm getting ideas, and when I get ideas, obviously I have a little bit more fun doing this. And the problem is that I need to start editing my videos, because I have a lot of clips that I've been that I recorded that I just need to make into videos. But today I try to render one, but like I said, I was having issues, so I need to figure that out before I do that. And I don't want to like keep recording, because then it like I don't have it consistently. Like I don't know when is what, did I already do this and I'm showing in the video where it wasn't built or something like that. So I need to be careful how I'm doing it. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream. There, everybody.